Hey there! Today I'm going to show you a technique that I came up with for remembering my special trick inputs. That way you never have to forget them again. So when I started playing Tony Hawk's again here during the recent Steam summer sale, when I picked up 1 and 2 on a pretty good discount, I found myself not really using these special tricks that often. I would mainly forget about what the input was for them, so I'd be in the middle of a combo, be approaching a vert ramp, hit it, and be so overwhelmed with information that I wouldn't really remember what tricks, what buttons to hit to do the trick. So I came up with a little technique that I wanted to share with you guys that helped me really utilize my special tricks in a way that increased my score combos and ultimately had me having more fun with the game because I was able to, do the cool tricks that each character can do and so on. If you're new to the series or returning after a long hiatus, special tricks are these things in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater games that each skater has slots for, up to 10, that you unlock through the course of playing the game and completing their skater-specific challenges. Each of these slots can be assigned a special trick. These tricks fall into 5 categories of grind, flip, grab, lip, or manual. This allows you to kind of do these special tricks that give you larger score for your base, something that's really important for when you're going for high combos, when you're trying to get those 6 scores for the 2-minute challenges. So it's really kind of critical when you're trying to, either just complete the game or go for those high scores. So ultimately having access to them and being able to do them when you want to do them and know which one you're going to do is a really powerful technique to have access to. The technique that I use personally can best be shown when you have all 10 slots unlocked, but it really does apply for any number of slots that you might have. Here are the rules that I came up with, or a way of thinking about it, I guess, which is 1, you want all special tricks to start in the same direction. I usually use down, or I always really use down. This completely eliminates one entire input to remember. If every special trick starts with down, then you don't have to remember down. You just know that when I want to do a special trick, I press down. The second rule that I use is the second direction. So after you press down, the next direction that you press reflects the execution time of the trick. So left is the one that you're going to use the most often, your bread and butter move. It's quick and reliable. You can use it in a pinch. It's great. Up is the move that you want to do when you have the most airtime, something like your 900. I remember this by pressing up as kind of like sending it, you're kind of just throwing it out there. So up is really only used when you have a lot of airtime. Specific to the vert special tricks, of course. For grinds and stuff, doesn't really apply, right? And then right is for flavor moves, or just the alternative trick that you want to have. So left, again, bread and butter, up for long tricks, and then right for that kind of extra trick. So if you have 10, you won't have all 10 the entire time, so at one point you'll have some extra ones, you can assign those to right. 3, the final input should match the base input for that trick type. So if you're going to do a special grab trick, on my Xbox controller, that is going to be B for doing a grab trick, so any special trick that is a grab will end in B. So down, up, B would be my grab trick that requires the most airtime to commit to. Down, left, B will always be my fastest grab trick. And then down, right, B, if I have the character fully maxed out and all their combos unlocked, will be kind of an additional grab trick that I can do in a combo if I'm looking for kind of that additional combo number, but also some extra points to my base. You'll know that you have that as an additional one to do. So it's kind of, when you're going back and forth and you're doing those long combos, you don't have to hold as much information in your brain. You just know that you've done your left, you've done your up. I haven't done my right yet. I haven't done my, grind left, whatever it is. I do prioritize the vert tricks. One of the things that you'll realize, and that some other, much better players than myself have pointed out, is that you get much more points from doing the vert tricks than you would doing grind tricks. So I do prioritize them.
But I do like to include a few of the kind of tricks for the transition skating. That way you're not constantly just focusing on going for the verts. You can do a few fun grinds. Like here with Demon Slayer, he has the Rip and Tear grind. That's really fun to do just for flavor. But also gives you a few, extra points to your base when you're doing the transition skating. You don't have to always work it in, but if you can, it does add to it. So the first thing I'll do is hit this ramp to get some special build up. Kind of a sloppy landing, quick little trip transfer down into here, but then I'll show you how quick it is to pop the 900. It's pretty reliable to do now that I know exactly what input I need to hit to hit it. You'll see here kind of working two of them together, a huge base of 1500 or something greater than that. A really nice line you can do here around the whole map. That way you can get back to the pool over there, the half pipe rather. $900 again. So it gives you that toolkit that you can use to build a really high score. Throw in a meat hook. And again, I'm not really the best at this game, but it's something that allows me to get higher scores and something to work towards while I'm doing my lines. I have the base tricks to work with, but also reliably the special tricks like the Rip and Tear and these other kind of fun moves that you can do here. So that's it. That's what I had for you all today. Again, if you liked the video, give it a like. If you want to check out more content like this in the future, or stick around for other videos like this, hit subscribe. Thank you.